Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you again here after a while. And looks like outside is bright day today, right? The summertime's coming. Everyone's still busy in your real estate. So that's so nice. And for some new agent, if you don't know me, my name is David Chen. So I'm the office manager that looking after supporting and training. And also, maybe somebody you know that I also specialize in commercial sales, commercial leasing, and something related to commercial. You can come to see me to ask me a question for help anyway. Okay, today that is a new training program. Every year we have started for new one. We call it Bootcamp. So today is the first topic, the first training section I'm going to share with you, especially for the new agents. So when you have to join the brokerage or have to get your license, some people say they're confused. What we can do, what needed to do. There's a lot of questions asked us from time to time. So anyway, in the office, Tony Ma is a broker record. And Scott Ma, he was in-house counselor. He also director for new marketing. And we still have 5 managers here that looking after from day-to-day operation. So I'm one of them. I'm starting to the new topic today is that the first topic we call the top 10 questions for new licensed agent. So I will go quickly, and because I will need some time to get discuss or get some question for you, and I can try to get answer from whatever I can. Okay, so the topic looks like new and to many new agents, right? Of course. And when you get the license, people are so excited. Oh, and we got the license. What we are going to do now next? Always the same thing like it happened to me 26, almost 27 years ago, and got the license. So excited! I'm going to be ready for the realtor and ready to proceed for trading. So, and I was the same position as you are today. So if you are new license. So here there's some basic, and we call the top 10 questions we need to share with you. I hope that after today's section, you get some familiar, and of course, and a lot of issue, a lot of contents there. We cannot say everything you can remember. Even I myself, right? I cannot remember everything, but from time to time again, when you need help, you need something, always contact us, duty manager, whoever we are in the office, or sometimes after office hours. Of course, if something urgent, you can also, call us, text us, and WhatsApp us as well. Okay, let's start with top 10 question for now. Number 1 question they're always asking, right? Whenever you got the license, the first thing the people say, do I need HST account number? And for sure, what I can say that according to the CRA, for tax purpose, for individual, let's some small business, any what we call the revenue earning exceeding 30,000 income, we call it 30,000. That according to CRA, you need to register HST account. For the agent, I suggest no matter what, whether you do exceed your commission over 30,000 or less than 30,000, I do suggest you need HST account with CRA. The reason is if you don't have the HST account number with you, all the commission, no matter for sale, for lease, no matter what kind of commission, the office charged or collected on your behalf. So you are not eligible, you are not qualified to get it. So that's why I say you need account number, HST from CRA. So the only thing that when you get your license already, you say you are independent contractor. You're going to online, going to CIA website, you can search for how to register, how to apply for HST account. So that's really important, okay? As a new licensee, you can do that. So if you don't know anything, even you have some accountant or whoever, you know, you can ask them for help as well. So that when you register with CIA, you got HST number. Then later on, during the process, during the trading, you will paid HST from your commission. So the office pay you not only your commission 2.5% or half a month's rent plus HST. Okay, you remember that. So HST number is very, very important for you. And during your trading, you please remember. So you are doing for sales or for lease, your listing agent or your buy agent, whatever, all the documents in the listing agreement, please remember you need also to remind your client, okay, your buyer, your tenant, your landlord, whatever. Let's say the service charge 2.5%, 2.25%, or half month or 1 month's rent should be subject to HST, which is 13% of the cost you charge. So that's important, okay? So when you collect HST from your commission, from whatever this source, so later on, you need to remit the HST with CIA. So the remit in HST, that means when you register HST, sometimes they go ask you for what's the period, reporting period. Just again, some people say, sometimes they ask you what how do you report it, quarterly, 6 months, or annually, depends on how much you're collecting. So that will be the question later on. You can check with CIA, or even the CIA will send you email, those kind of things. Okay, so that's what we call the reporting period. So after you get the HST, whatever the receive or the payable, so you keep your record. So your accountant will help you how to report it, or if you know yourself, of course, you can do that yourself. The important is you need to keep all the records. How much HST you collected from your commission, then how much HST you paid on your expenses, such as you paid car insurance, you pay the gasoline, you pay meals, you pay the office staff. So those kinds of costs have HST there as well, right? You paid already. So in that case, you can deduct those HST paid from the HST you collected. So please remember that, right? Just let me get the full screen. That's the number one question. The second, of course, always people get started, say, oh, David, Tony, do I need a business card? I say, where I can get business card? As a realtor, you remember that you need a business card to promote yourself, right? So business card is number one for when you're going to see the property, when you're going to do the listing presentation, whatever, they have to know that's your image, that's your what? Identification, kind of identification. So normally, for sure, legally, you're not required, but according to the professional, practice, we call it common practice, you need a business card for sure, okay? But for sales sign, do you need it? It's up to you. So some people say, I will be active in listing. So if you are active on listing, of course, you need a business card for sales sign, right? You need to do the open house. You need to go through the other, post process. So you want to promote yourself. So that's the kind of thing for marketing purpose. So I'm sure that many of them you will later on you need for sales side as well. But the first one is business card for sure. So as a new agent, I remember last week I said, David, I did not print out my business card yet. So I'm going to see the counter in downtown, what I can do. You can, at one time, you can come to the office, pick up something, general business card without your name there. So you can write on your name when you're going to see the property, you hand over the business card or you leave the business card in a unit when you see it. So, right. So that's the kind of thing you need it. So how do you print your business card? Where do you can to print out? How do you make a design? So you can, number one, you can come to approach our office marketing department. They can help you to how to design your business card. Some people say, I don't need my picture there. That's fine. Some people say, I need a picture, I need whatever. So you need the logo, you need the name, everything. So the office market department will help you to do the layout. Okay, so that's kind of thing. Please remember. If you need something help, call the marketing department, or you can call manager on duty. See, my business card ready. Can you help me to review it, whether it's legal? I mean that according to rules, regulation or not, right? So you can do that. So number two, make sure that's kind of the you need it. That's the basic normally needed, right? So next question is, do I need finish job new agent orientation? When you get the license, right? When you register with a member of Toronto Reds Board, when you get the license from RICO, do I need the orientation, the new license agent? For sure, you need it. No matter what, you need it's a mandatory orientation. So you can book according to job website, they can send you an email, say the orientation is going to be done at the whatever, right? And they will tell you the time and day you need to do make arrangement, register there, so come to the orientation. That's very important for you. So otherwise, so if you don't attend the number one, they say, oh, you did not attend the orientation, basically you miss the step. And so you're hard for you to get the treat yet, right? So please make sure you attend such orientation. So orientation, they are not, again, they provide you a lot of information. And many of them are very important. So if you attend it, at least you know some general, some basic information, then it will help you a lot on the road. So please remember to attend that one, right? Next one, let's see, sorry. Got something. Number four, question number four, always that people will ask, that's very important too. How do I choose CHOP MLS system? CHOP, the MLS system, recently they have, in the past 2-3 years, they have changed a lot. So that update all the time, and they make it more complicated. And some people say, oh, really, it's not used to be a few years ago, that they add a lot of stuff, right? So that system, MLS system, Toronto real estate system, is one of the best. So far, if you are new to the system, so they will ask you to choose the Toronto CHOP MLS system. They ask you for Use REALM, REALM. One of them is using. The second one they're using called Matrix. So Matrix, both of them are newer. The agent, if I've been there for years, let me know we have an old system called Stratus. Stratus is no longer to be available after July this year, I think. So the old agent, you need to choose whether REALM or the matrix. So depend on you. People always ask us, David, send me what kind of system I can use, matrix or REALM. But both of the system have different, and the people that say I like that one, I like this one. But for me, I use matrix. Many of them use REALM. They say for mobile phone and more. I mean, that's better for the cell phone, whatever some people say so. So I did not use REALM anyway, so I cannot comment on anything. But for matrix, I'm so much better, much comfortable so far. Okay, so again, in the Office website, if you are already Office, can log into your Office website. Please go to all the training we have. Training on the website, you will see the video training by Sammy, by Kelvin, that regarding what kind of system, matrix, Skyslope, and REALM, and all the training session will be there, including the listing, including the offer, how to prepare offer. So a lot of tutorial as well. So training session, I suggest go to take a look. That will be much easier for you. So in that way, you will see, get familiar with yourself, and you learn a lot from there. Okay, so that's the kind of MS system that's important, because that's our tools. Every day, it's the same thing like you. When you're going somewhere, that's just like your car. You need to drive every day, right? So going somewhere without the car, you cannot do nothing. MS system, the same thing like the tools. If you don't have the system, you don't get the information, you don't search anything, you don't receive anything. So how can you sell anything, right? So that's important. Please get yourself familiar with the system, so it will be easy for you, save you a lot of times. And also, that's one of the realtor, how professional you are. So you need to do that. Okay, so that's it. One of the important issue, I hope you guys can remember about it. Okay. Number 5, that's one of the questions also people ask from time to time. How to book appointment and showing. From the previous question just now, say how do I to know the MS system? So here just say how to book appointment and showing. So that's when you get familiar with the system, you know how to do that, right? So use MS system, you can do a lot of stuff there. So appointment, showing post, showing, and also when you get some offer, you raise offer, anything, you can use this MS system. So whenever you search something, let's say the client asks, David, I want to see the house, I want to see the condo for lease. What you are going to do, of course, you're going to get to the listing, you search already, you get the list information to your client. The client told you, David, I want to see the property tomorrow, what I can do. Then you go to the MS listing specific system. On the top side, you will see broker bay. Broker bay on the menu on the top bar, the icon. You click there, you will ask you what you want to do. I want to book for showing appointment. So you click on the showing appointment, then we show you the schedule, the date and time, and also the period. So you need to select whatever according to your client's schedule. Pick up the day, pick up the time, and also the period. Let's say 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and also 60 minutes. Some depend on the setup by the listing agent. So the number 1, you need to do that. So broker bay is the number 1. And also the other broker, they use showing time. We used to use showing time as well. I think last year, 2 years ago, our broker uses showing time as well. So we are now already using the broker bay. That's much easier, looks to me. Showing time is offered a different software. They are not too bad, right? So those broker bay and showing time will be one for you to use. Some other listing, you can take a look on the listing. Some, not too many listing now put the showing time there. Most of them, as I say, the icon, click there, broker pay, you can go from there. So whenever you set up your showing time, the date and time, so what you're doing, you will be going to one listing, two listing, whatever you book already, you will get information from the listing brokerage office. Some of them, they told you automatically they confirm. Some of them, they will send you by email or by your text message. You please remember, you normally you will page, or you will be received two messages, one by email, one by your cell phone text message. So we tell you this confirm or not. So make sure you receive that. So if you book already, you did not receive anything, I suggest you call the listing agent office or the cell phone directly. So in that case, you will get the confirmation. Otherwise, without confirmation, please do not go. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Okay. And that's so when everything need book already, confirm already, I also suggest you. Some other people say, oh, David, I use cell phone now, everything by electronic. That's fine. But I still suggest if something important for your client, print out some listing feature sheet, bring with you. In that way, you save a lot of time. So you can show the client everything, whatever should be there. And I did many showing process training. It's about 2 weeks ago, I did the one already also as well, about 35 people, agent attended. So every time we have a lot of people, at least over 20 agents coming to the training. So I will do the training again next time, the showing process. That means how do you show a property? How do you make yourself comfortable, make yourself confident in front of your client? So that's very important. So I hope that the next time I'm going to do the showing process training, I hope if you have time, please come to attend to join us. It's really good for you, right? So that's a number 5 question. And that's what. How do I prepare an offer for buyer? So this is a really complicated issue as well. And of course, I cannot talk about it in details. I just give you a simple process, okay? So number one, normally when you prepare the offer for your client, at beginning, the same thing like when you first time contact your client, you need what? You need to qualify the buyer first. Qualify the buyer, that means if the buyer is ready to buy, the buyer is already, have a motivation to buy something, or you have to make sure that the client is looking for something for investment, or looking for something for own use, or they're looking for something specific for, let's say, neighborhood, school zone, whatever. So those kind of things you need to qualify first. Okay. When you qualify the buyer already, of course, the next one, the buyer say, oh, David, we saw that the recent 2-3 days already, we saw 10, 20 or whatever property we need to put the offer in now. So in that way, the next step, you need to find out what comparable sales. We call the CMA. How to do the CMA? And we have training from website as well. Please go to our office website, find out, and send me or Kelvin make some CMA training section there as well. So we will see the CMA, that means comparable. Normally we do the comparable, that means same kind of property to compare. What do we normally say? Apple to apple, orange to orange. That means if you detach, you cannot do the semi-detached, right? A condo unit, let's say a condo unit for sale, what you can do, you can do the same unit, the same building. On top 10 floor, 20 floor, 6 floor, the same unit, the same way coming down, number one. Then from there, you see that's kind of comparable. So if the same building, unit number 1 and number 2, of course, it's different, even the same size. If say 600 square foot, same size, the layout is different, right? So this is the way we say comparable. So apple to apple, find out. Then you give your suggestion to the buyer client, say, oh, this condo unit, then the top one is sold 900,000, the other one 895, the other one 910. So you get the average comparing price to show to the client and say, let's start with, let's say 888, 890, whatever. So that's the kind of thing you need to give the advice to your client, right? So in this way, your client will say, oh, David, you are really so professional. I trust you. And that's one, even not this one not successful, they go for the next one, or even they bought something from you, in the future, they still remember you, right? So that kind of thing show your profession. Okay, the next one is called offer forms. Again, the forms we see, go to our office website, whatever we have a list there already. If you don't have real offer to prepare, go to the website, just do agreement for sale, for let's say for sale, for lease, for listing, whatever, all the forms in the package. I hope you go there, make familiar with you first, all right? So that's the forms already spit out. If you already see some property, as I said, you go to specific property for put offer in. When you click on that this MLS, that the specific listing, you click on Webform, or sometimes the people use Skyslope or whatever you need to. When you click Webform, the Webform will be popping out to you all the forms required for the offer. Whatever, let's say 271, 272, and 320, whatever there, you have look at the form, the package. Because condo, freehold is different forms. Okay, commercial is also different as well. For freehold, normally go by 100 series. For condo, 200 series. For commercial, 500 series form. So please remember that. Go to the website, you will see all the forms from different categories, right? And of course, when you prepare offers for purchase, for sale, or for lease, even whatever, you need to remember all the Schedule A, the clauses, conditions, whatever already in the template. So you need to modify it, you need to change it, okay? So according to your clients, the requirement, different clients, they ask for different things. Let's say yesterday one agent called me, David, I'm going to put offer in at about a $1.9 million property. My client has paid cash. He does not need condition for financing. So what I can suggest, I say, no matter what, you put the financing condition in the offer first. If this client say, I don't need it, I pay the cash, that's fine. Cross out by hand, by Authensign, ask the buyer to initial be signed. The reason is, sometimes something happened before completion. They say, David, you never mentioned to me we can use it financing condition to get the qualified from the bank. So in this way, if you don't put that one there, that means you never reminded the client. So that's why I say, put there first, you can cross out, get initial first. So that's kind of thing you need to remind your client, all right? So when offer everything is done, you will see, review with your client, let the client see everything, get familiar now, then you can submit offer to listing agent. So for the listing agent, then you may, for sure, sometimes the agent forgot, oh, I sent the offer to the listing agent, they never get back to me by email. I said, whenever I suggest, okay, to everyone, whenever you submit the offer by email, in 5 minutes, I better ask, you better email, send an email to the listing agent if you have the email. If not, call the listing agent brokerage. Remind the listing agent, I send you the email offer already, please let me know if you received or not. Let them to acknowledge the receipt. So otherwise, the offer sent by email, the listing agent say, oh, I was out of town. I never received anything, or even into the junk mail. So that you, in that situation, that's not really to protect your client, right? So please remember that. So so this is the kind of thing. Again, as I say, do the offer, we have training as well. Please take a look at for the training section. You will see how to do the offer and how to negotiate the best deal for your client, right? The next question that the same thing, like how do I prepare the listing for a seller? So the same process, like just now we're doing an offer, right? How to prepare an offer here for the listing. For the listing, that means for listing, the process that like to offer the same way, and also we also have training to how do you prepare the listing, how do you do that do the CMA the same way that when you prepare the offer and you say how much the property is worth, right? So you need to do CMA as well. Check the neighborhood, check the same building, check everything. You make sure that the pricing is right. We call it property evaluation. That's important for your client. If you get the right evaluation, the client will say, oh, David, you're so great, right? You make the price range. We can think about it. Because sometimes the client, they don't know too much. But in other case, of course, some other client, they know more than agent. I always told by some agents, my client has been in the market for years. They know everything. So in that way, you make sure you get more, detail, more the evaluation, get more comparable to show to the client. We always say we don't give the exact price to the client. We give the range. Okay, when you do the listing, we cannot say the property say 190 to 210, 2.1 million. You give them the range. Sometimes the seller asked me to a lot. They thought they expected too much, more than you expected, more than your CMA. In that way, if they don't listen to you, then you go by the seller's pricing. Try that first. 1 week, 2 weeks, if not working, say, hi, Mr. Seller, let's do something. Let's do an adjustment, right? So that kind of thing you need to do. How do you prepare the listing for the seller? And your knowledge, your experience, your negotiation, your communication skill will be important for when you do the listing. Otherwise, how can they trust you? Say, David, I don't know you much. How do I trust you for sell my property, right? You need to demonstrate your skill, your knowledge, and experience for that. So in that way, if you are new, if you have some really property like that, I'm not so confident, not comfortable. Tell us, tell Tony, Sammy, myself, Kelvin, we can say, help us some other agents to help you out so you can work as a team. That's the best way to get the listing, okay? So for the listing, for the seller, the important is you get at number one, as I mentioned already, CMA. Number two, you need to get all the information about the property details, property tax bill, and what's the upgrade, what the feature of the property was. That's something good to show the property, demonstrated to the buyer, saying that's a good qualified, that's a good quality, high-end property. You have to show something, make more details, right? Whatever you need, have more information, better for you to promote the property, right? So promotion of property, that's another issue, and we are marketing from every day ask our agent if you have any listing or whatever, you can send to marketing department for off the website to promote. Of course, you have to do yourself as well. Social media used to be. I remember that when I was starting my real estate, we did a lot in newspaper at the magazine, but nowadays more electronically, right? Online, internet. So those kind of things you need it. So how do you do that? Again, so the marketing, you can talk to your marketing people and do something about it. So that way is to promote not only yourself, promote the property for sale as well, right? So that's the thing that it's not an easy job for promoting to a listing. But still, I hope you will do your well if you're going to do the right process. All right. The next one we're talking about, what's the function of all departments in the office? We have to make sure, okay, if you are new to our office, to the brokerage, to make sure that you are familiar with our office, the different departments. So every department, they have their own the work to do, right? So number one, you will see we call it administration. Administration, that means we call it front desk, right? Front desk, when you come to the office, Malcolm, you will see at least in front desk three receptionists or four, sometimes five, depend. When the busy time, we have 4, 5, 6 in front desk. But so far, at least every day, maybe 3 to 4 people there. So they're handling all the daily operation, paperwork, and supporting the agent. When you call the brokerage, the front desk will answer your phone call right away. When you send the email, first email listing for whatever you need in the documentation, normally you go by send to admin@homelifelandmark.com. So that's the email, administration staff will help you for that. So number one department. Number two, we call the marketing. I just mentioned you already. Marketing department not only do the new construction, pre-construction project a lot, right? Through marketing. The marketing department also promote our agents listing. If you have listing on MLS, if you have listing for exclusive listing, let's say not on MLS, that kind of like assignment. Assignment, that means a new construction build that do not allow you to promote on MLS. You cannot sign MS for sale. You need to go exclusive. So in that way, marketing department will help you out. We promote your exclusive scheme to our group, to our agents, and also to our Facebook, and also the website from our office. So you will get more exposure to make your exclusive scheme sell more sellable. The number two. Number three, accounting. You remember that whenever you do the transaction, not only for sale, for lease, whatever, right? So you need to get the commission. You need also pay the commission to other brokers as if you're leasing agent. So in that way, the accounting department will help you to do your transaction deals. Let's say by year end, if you issue your T4A, whatever, right? Regarding that transaction. So even the HST for the commission, we at the beginning, the number one question, if you have HST account, you have a number already, all the commission the accounting will list out for you how much HST you collected from your commission. So please remember that, okay? The next one, of course, we have legal and compliances. I mentioned to you just now, we have in-house counsel Scott Ma. He's the lawyer. He also the director of brokerage, right? And so anything like legal issue, if you regarding you're not so familiar, you can get some help. But for real issue, for sure, of course, and that's something like court suit, small court, high court, in that kind of thing that we go through the lawyer. But at least we help you for some basic legal regulation, rules, regulation, and there's something like also ethical issue. Let's say if you have commission split problem with the client, or you have your BIA issue with the other brokerage agent. So Scott and myself will be helping you to deal with that. So we give you at least some advice to how do you do that, proceed with that. Okay, so that's the legal and compliance. And of course, again, at the beginning I said we have 5-6 managers on duty every day. So besides Tony, Scott, Melody, so I will be one of them, Sammy Young, and Coleman Lam, and also have Sophia Ocvio, and we have Lily Liu in Mississauga office as the manager. So we have those managers on duty, so we support to help you as well, all right? So next one, as a new agent, what should I do in a business as a new agent? It's really not easy to answer such kind of question. A new agent always say, David, Sammy, I don't have client, I don't have anything, what I can do, what should I do, right? So what I can, generally I can say to you, every people is working in a different way, right? But normally the common practice, common way we can do. Number one, you want to get some more deals, some more leads. So you need what? Networking. So networking, you need to go through whatever your process, your social media, your social community events, and also other events, whatever can help you build up as a network. So that's kind of thing we call it networking. And that's the second one, of course, we call it education or training. I hope you, again, you need to attend all the training section, whatever you can. The number one is our office website. We have a lot of training section already because too many topics there. I hope you cannot finish the training even a day, 2 or 3, 1 week. But I suggest you, whenever you need good topic, you pick up something, you can do the attend those kind of training section to take a look first. So we have different topic as well. We have YouTube there, also a lot of issue there. So you can go to take a look first. In case you need something really, I listen to 2 to 3 times already, still not comfortable, come to us, call us, we can help you out, okay? And number 3, of course, do marketing. Marketing, the same thing like networking, right? You need to create your marketing strategy. You need to see how to market yourself, social media, Facebook, and Instagram, whatever you need to do that. Do something by email as well, right? And also, important is we call it client relationship. Always, you need to, after your networking, you get some leads, you can maintain and keep and also improve your relationship with your client. That's important. Not only buyer, seller, tenant, landlord, whatever, right? Sometimes also the relationship with your counterpartner, your colleague, other the same agent from other book, the same thing. Whatever you need to, you have to keep those kind of good relationship for sure. And also that called the time management. Time management, that means you need to know what priority. Always, sometimes, of course, in slow market, slow season, you have a lot of time, right? But in the high season, when you're so busy, you need to remember what your priority. Deal with priority first. So whatever the priority to you, pick up something. You cannot finish everything, but you need to finish the important thing, right? So that's the kind of time management. It's not easy to deal with that. So even myself, sometimes when I'm busy, I forgot this, forgot that, but you cannot forget any important priority issue, all right? And of course, nowadays we have more and more use high technology, right? Technology tools are really important. When you do promotion, when you do whatever social media, whatever, so a lot of good high tech issue happening every day. So I hope your people can learn something, can upgrade yourself with something, and that will help you to do the business more. So that's number 9 question so far. Okay, then let's go to the final one. Will be again as at the beginning I said already. So as a real got the license already, you're excited. Are you ready for your realtor? If you're ready already, so what important skill needed for a realtor? I always ask everyone, say, important is, we have go through number 9 questions here already. Important is, we can summarize what? Number 1, you need communication skills. Communication is very, very important. So the communication, that means the way you talk, the way you behave, the way you conduct operation, the way you are in front of your client. That's what we call communication skills, right? Communication is something you talk a different way. And when I do the showing process, I told our agency, when you first time showing it to the client, when you qualify the client, what you are asking, ask something professional way, the communication, right? So that way, if you say something that's different, maybe sometimes you offended your client, right? So that's some way we need to learn. Even myself, we need to learn every day, right? So the way you spoke, the way you speak, and also the important is, in many important issues we said, we need to put something in writing as well, right? The communication skill will affect a lot of your in your trade. I remember that sometimes that's from time to time the agents, let's say, showing some property they went late or they missed it or whatever. So the other agent, listening, send a complaint or whatever. So I told our agent, please communicate, contact listening agent in a good way, showing your sincerity, showing something, the way you deal with them, you see, make things smooth. Otherwise, they say, I bring the case to recall, I bring the case to trial. Then in that case, you waste your time, you need to also pay penalty. So the communication skill affects not only for sales, but also with everyday operation, right? Number 1, communication skill. Later on, we can talk about it. Maybe sometimes say what kind of skills, how can we deal with something. The same way I said at big training, they say, when you speak to the client, the buyer, and say, you cannot say property is for $2 million. You say, oh, how much you're making? Oh, what? No, you cannot ask something like that. In the communication, you say, if the $2 million property you're going to buy, what kind of mortgage you're looking for, right? 20%, 80%, 70%, you can say them. So if you want to buy this property, it's for your own use, or because as the high school nearby here, the good school, those kind of things, that's the kind of communication, the way you talk, make your client comfortable, okay? So number 1, it's really not easy to say something, but I just raise the point to you. Number 2 is also important is, as the realtor, you need professional, ethical. So professional way, that means you need experience, you need knowledge, right? So if you're ethical, you need to know rules, regulation, everything you need to know about as a realtor. So in that way, in front of the client, you won't miss anything. So your client, you in front of the client, you will make yourself confident. This is a way I said, be professional and ethical. So if you do everything step by step, make yourself really as a professional realtor, you will be successful. Right? You'll be, at least your client will be stay with you all the time. Right? So that kind of thing as number 2. Number 3 is I always ask our agent, as the realtor, you need the documentation should be nice. You should become a good organizer. So everything, whatever the client or property information, everything, please document it. Okay, keep the record. The more you keep the records, nowadays we used to keep the paperwork, right? Nowadays you can keep the file electronically, right? In a laptop, your computer, save all. Every client has a file, whatever, from the beginning to the end. So that's the kind of documentation you need to keep record. In case anything goes wrong, whatever, and later on, you have the record. You can bring out the proof. You can bring out the documents. You can protect yourself in the end. So that kind of thing as the good realtor, that's important documentation. Okay. So our website, again, we have a lot of resources there. So I hope you are going to visit the website, pick up what the topic you need to learn or whatever thing you need to, to practice. And Tony always asks our new licensed agent, if you first have never done anything in listing, in offer, you can draft something, make something yourself. Just say you are the buyer, you are the landlord, you are the seller. Then in that way, you prepare something. If you don't not so sure about it, send to us. Our ops, the duty manager will help to review. Let's say give you some comment. So that's the way for you to practice, get more yourself comfortable. So that's the 10 questions so far for today. I will wrap it up. So next one will be get question from you, and I will try my best to answer you, because the topic, as I said, have a lot of its content, so we cannot go by too many times. I mean that we take a lot of times here. So even one talk, one section, one question, we can do the 1 day's talking, right? So anyway, I will wrap up here my topic here. So next one, let's see, open for chat. If anything, we can have a discussion and get the answer question. Thank you everyone for attending. And the next section will be Saturday, Sunday, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, same time, 11 to 12. Please, if you are a new licensing agent or you need help, please come to the section. Okay. Thank you all again. Let's open your mic if you need it. Thank you.
Hi, I had a question. It's Ashley.
Let's open your mic if you want it.
Can you hear me?
Not the people here, right? It's over. It's 45 minutes. It's a little bit over anyway. Anybody has any questions, specific one? This, don't be shy, okay?
听见吗？
啊，
你听不见吗？
没有，我听不见。看，
你鼠标在哪里？
没事。你
那我让他 text 吧。
他说话可能他麦没有打开。Hey everyone, if you cannot, I cannot hear anything, please text me. Or maybe your mic is not as connected. Oh, actually, I think you got the question here. Let me see. No, the slides. If you want the slides, I can. Please send me your WhatsApp. I can send my PDF for you. Okay. Oh, got it. Something wrong with the system.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Got something wrong here. Okay, I'm back here. You cannot hear me now, can you? Yeah, actually say the slide available. Yeah, send me your email. I can send you the PDF. Fatim, you say you prepared the jobs. You can send to the WhatsApp the supporting group. Send there, so whoever on duty, we can help to review it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, if you can open the mic, actually cannot. Yeah, your phone not connected. That's fine. Okay, you can type here as well. So actually, you're asking for other slides for previous training. Please send me your request. I can see whatever topic I have in regarding commercial training. Yes, commercial training I do also. You're on the download. I will do some training, commercial sales and commercial lease as well. Anybody want to open your mic, or you prefer to type here? Looks like everybody's quiet now, and that's fine. So we give 1 more minute to go, okay?
Can you hear me?
Actually asking, do we have pre-construction for commercial space available for new mixed buildings? Our office website, the pre-construction project, this kind of mixed buildings, not too many according to what I see. So from time to time, because not some great demand for those, and for some specific location for sure. I remember in New Market before Aurora, a little bit in Wang, and some small complex. So you can Google it as well anyway. So if our website have no such project. Welcome, actually. So 1 more minute, even nothing special. We wrap it up today, and tomorrow, Saturday, Sammy will do the 1 section, and Sunday, Kelvin will be another one. So next week, I will start on Friday again, 11, another topic. I can't remember what topic is that. I will check out anyway. So anything, let's say, Fatim, if you really have some, not only you, everyone has some drop something, send to the WhatsApp supporting group. We have time to take a look, review for you, give you some comments, okay? Okay then, so let's call for the day, and looking forward to see you next time. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so